Welcome to the channel We the People TV, where the streets talk and we listen. I need y'all to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's get this video to like 500 likes. Conor McGregor goes viral after Azealia Banks exposed him for allegedly sending her explicit photos. This man, Conor, is a sexual demon. I don't know what's wrong with him. Nah, these are some of Azealia Banks' tweets. She exposed this man. She exposed him. Y'all can read it for yourselves. If y'all want to pause and read. She put out various tweets exposing this man. Y'all want to, y'all can pause and read. Not gonna read it for you. Y'all can pause and read. But yeah, today Azealia Banks exposed Conor McGregor. Now we finna get into this Conor guy. See what type of guy he really is. As you know, he's the guy that fought Mayweather. He fought Mayweather. Now this is Conor McGregor's fiance, Dee Devlin. She breaks silence after UFC champ picture kissing mystery woman on the beach in Florida. This is recent. McGregor has been engaged to Dee Devlin since 2020. Y'all hear that? They are engaged. They've been engaged since 2020. A few photos of him and Dee. Let's see. Let's see what they got to say though. All right, that ain't nothing. But we're gonna tap into the story about him being. We'll read about it. But these are him on the beach. He's on the beach with some lady. They hugged up. But mind you, he's engaged. He's been engaged since 2020. Now this is his fiance right here. It's him and her. They've been engaged since 2020. It's her again. Her again. Now read this right here. But today, McGregor's longtime fiance appeared to brush it off as she took to social media to wish him a happy birthday. Dee Devlin shared a post on her Instagram story from a fan account which read, "Happy birthday to the person who always keeps Dee entertained and makes her smile." Putting on a united front, she also posted a series of photos of herself and the fighter beaming together. She seems to be staying loyal to her partner even after he packed on the PDA with another one. Yesterday, the Sun reported that the former two-division UFC champion, who hasn't fought in nearly 4 years, he laid down a towel for the woman and wrapped an arm around her shoulders in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The Irishman seemed to lay up the attention of other female beachgoers around her. Last year, when McGregor left High Court in Dublin, when he was found liable of assaulting a woman, he was flanked by his loyal fiancee. Now, we're going to get into that about him assaulting that woman. Devlin left court with him after a civil trial heard how McGregor, 36, was accused of brutally raping and battering Nikita Hand in a penthouse at the Beacon Hotel in South Dublin in 2018. The MMA fighter said he had consensual sex with Hand, but the jury decided in her favor with the court awarding the accuser damages. What? Okay, I read that wrong. I need glasses. The MMA fighter said he had consensual sex with him. Gotcha.
Taking the kids for pizza after the game.
Nancy Dawson is passive progressive.
Oh, that's nice. So nice of you to spend a fraction of your progressive savings on the team. It's so generous. Oh,
Don't be like Nancy.
At least
Drivers
that
who
ass
switch
is
could
crazy,
save hundreds.
Of course, I want to thank the Co-Man legal team and my three barristers, John Gordon, Ray Boland and Sean. They have been amazing from start to finish. I want to thank Mr. Justice Alexander Owens, the jury, all the witnesses. I want to thank the doctors, nurses and everyone at the sexual assault treatment unit in the Rotunda Hospital for looking after me, especially my own Dr. Frank Clark.
They should be telling her to breathe because she's just reading too fast. Slow down. You about to have a heart attack. But man, these victims really be going through it. Like that's the thing. People look at it from one side instead of looking at it from both sides. The victims really be going through trauma.
I want to thank the Rape Crisis Centre, especially Cleena, who has been by my side throughout this entire period. I want to thank all the guards and the ambulance crew. I want to thank all the women and men out there who have supported me throughout this trial. For every person who reached out to me, a card, a letter, email, everything, it hasn't gone unnoticed. Thank you. I really appreciate it so much. I want to thank my partner Gary, who has been so supportive for the last 4 years and has held my hand throughout this trial every day and every other day. I want to thank my mum and all my family and friends. Lastly, I want to thank my daughter Freya, who I'm most grateful for. She has given me so much strength and courage over the last 6 years throughout this nightmare to keep on pushing forward for justice. I want to show Freya and every other girl and boy that you can stand up for yourself if something happens to you, no matter who the person is, and justice will be served. To all the victims of sexual assault, I hope my story is a reminder that no matter how afraid you might be, speak up, you have a voice, and keep on fighting for justice. I know this has impacted not only my life, my daughters, my family and friends tremendously, and it's something that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. But now that justice has been served, I can now try and move on and look forward to the future with my family and friends and daughter.
Nikita, what has the last 2 weeks been like?
What is it like finding?
Wow, they ask the most dumbest questions. These news reporters ask the most dumbest questions. Do you see how she's so distraught up there she can barely read, nigga? And she got paid off over 200 Yemens. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yemens. Euros. It's crazy though. They just show you what type of person Conor is. Like, you don't just accidentally send somebody photos like that. You don't. He pulled the Shannon Sharp. Well, he tried to. But that's just crazy. And then for his fiance to allow him to do the things he's doing, that just shows you his character. They had to find some type of evidence for her to get paid off. The MMA fighter said he had consensual sex with him, but the jury decided in her favor, with the court awarding the accuser damages of 200,000. Now, there's 200,000 euros, but just think about it though. The man is engaged, but he's on the beach with the sand between his toes with another female. And his woman is congratulating him and saying happy birthday to him. Like, what? What? Something ain't right. In a statement on social media, he wrote, People want to hear from me. I needed time. I know I made mistakes. I should never have stepped out on the woman I love the most in the world. That's all on me. But you stepping out again, dumbass. Do we gotta remind you? Look at you. That's not your fiance. You hooked up with another chick. Look at you. What's in that cup? It might be some Jim Beam. I don't think he's a Crown Royal type of guy. Look at him. Look at him. You all kissing, hugged up, you know. There might be some Crown though. You just never know. Yep. Let's see. He said, I have instructed my legal team to appeal the decision. I can't go back and I will move forward. I am beyond grateful to my family, friends, and supporters all over the world who have stayed by my side. That's it. No more getting back to the gym. The fight game awaits. Devlin wrote on social media afterwards, my man and I have created a beautiful life together. I love him, I trust him, and I believe him. Damn. Look at him now though. Do I gotta remind her? This is y'all, but then this is him. He hooked up with some mamacita. Look at him. I don't know what be going on in this world though. This is crazy. It says, Our four beautiful children whose smiling faces and happy hearts are testimony to the man he is and who we are. No one is entitled to comment or no one is entitled to comment on our relationship. We trust one another and love one another. Dummy. Nothing or nobody will change that. Our family stands strong. McGregor has been engaged to Dee Devlin since 2020 and they share four children together. His partner of 16 years, Lovely, stood by his side. Wow. Damn. Even when he was accused of brutally raping and battering a woman. The pair boast a glam life on social media, posting smiling snaps of each other and